The footballing world is officially under new management. For years, international football was a chaotic, unpredictable free-for-all, where tactical systems were frequently overridden by individual moments of sheer, unadulterated genius. But as we step into the historic, expanded 48-team 2026 FIFA World Cup across the United States, Canada, and Mexico, one nation has systematically dismantled that entire reality. Spain. They are no longer just a great team, they are the absolute benchmark of modern sporting execution. Ever since they marched through Germany and captured the European Championship with a flawless, historical sequence of performances, La Roja has looked entirely untouchable. They did not just win, they revolutionized how a modern international team is supposed to function. They replaced the ancient, slow possession, for the sake of possession, tiki-taka model with a vertical, terrifying, high-velocity system that leaves the best defenses on earth completely breathless. And if anyone thought their European triumph was a flash in the pan, their form heading into this North American tournament has sent absolute shockwaves through every single training camp from Rio to Paris. In their final high-stakes warm-up match on June 9, 2026, Spain casually stepped onto the pitch against a highly physical, deeply defensive Peru side and put on an absolute clinic, walking away with a dominant 3-1 victory. It was a terrifying display of total spatial control, rapid defensive recovery, and lethal final third efficiency. According to the absolute latest data from the Opta supercomputer, Spain rolls into this tournament with an astonishing 16.1% win probability, the highest of any nation in the bracket. They aren't just the favorites. They are the mountain everyone else has to climb. The crown is on the table. Which leads us to the ultimate, burning question that will define the next 4 weeks of global sporting drama. Can absolutely anyone stop Spain in the 2026 World Cup? Or are we simply waiting for a month-long coronation ceremony before they inevitably lift the legendary trophy in front of a global audience of billions? To defeat this specific Spanish monster, you cannot just hope for a lucky bounce or a bad day at the office. You have to possess a hyper-specific tactical blueprint, world-class athletic profiles, and the mental resilience to survive 90 minutes of absolute footballing torture. Today, we are going to break down the exact operational machinery that makes Spain so terrifying, and systematically analyze the only 4 heavyweight nations on Earth that possess the structural weapons required to stop them. Before we unlock the tactical vaults and break down these epic potential matchups, smash that subscribe button and click the notification bell right now. We are bringing you the most comprehensive, engaging, and deeply analyzed football breakdowns throughout this entire historic World Cup, and you do not want to miss a single episode. Once you have subscribed, drop a comment below with your boldest prediction. Is Spain walking away with the trophy? Or does someone else have their name written on it? Let's get the debate started in the comments. The unbreakable midfield axis. To understand why Spain is currently dominating world football, you have to look at the engine room. Football matches are won and lost in the central third of the pitch, and Spain possesses a midfield unit that feels like it was engineered in a high-tech sports science laboratory. At the absolute center of this footballing universe stands one man, Rodri. He is, without a single shred of hyperbole, the most influential football player on the planet today. Rodri acts as the ultimate structural anchor for La Roja. His positional discipline is completely flawless. He reads the game 2 phases ahead of everyone else, systematically breaking up opposition counterattacks before they can even cross the halfway line. But what truly separates Rodri from traditional defensive midfielders is his elite progression. He connects the defensive line to the attacking third with total mechanical precision, completing over 90% of his passes under intense pressure. The Yamal phenomenon and vertical directness. But this isn't the Spain of 2018 or 2022. Past Spanish teams would pass you to death but frequently lack the sharp, cutting edge required to finish the job, often falling victim to low blocks and penalty shootout heartbreaks. That historical vulnerability has been completely erased by the meteoric historic rise of a generational phenom, Lamine Yamal. At just 18 years old, Yamal has evolved into the most dynamic, game-changing wide weapon in world football. Operating on the right wing, he provides Spain with something they haven't possessed since the days of David Villa and Fernando Torres: absolute, terrifying vertical unpredictability. Yamal does not want to just retain possession. He wants to isolate your left back in a 1v1 situation, drive directly into the penalty area, and create absolute chaos. His low center of gravity, lightning-fast footwork, and world-class vision allow him to score spectacular long-range curling efforts or slide pinpoint back post crosses to arriving runners. With Yamal stretching the pitch on one side and the explosive Nico Williams or Dani Olmo manipulating space on the other, Spain can attack you in multiple dimensions. If you pack the box to stop their central passing combinations, they destroy you on the wings. If you shift your fullbacks wide to double-team Yamal, Rodri and Pedri will systematically dissect your central core. It is a tactical paradox that has left the best managers on earth with absolutely no viable answers. France and the power of the transition. If there is one nation that looks at Spain's aesthetic perfection and simply does not care, it is France. Under the long-standing, pragmatically brilliant leadership of Didier Deschamps, Les Bleus do not need to dominate possession to dominate a football match. In fact, they prefer it when you take the ball. Elite roster depth and tournament pedigree. Beyond the individual brilliance of Mbappé, France boasts a level of squad depth that no other country on earth can match. Their training sessions feature substitute benches that could easily form a quarter-final World Cup team on their own. This depth is critical in a grueling, expanded tournament format where fatigue and squad rotation will play a massive factor. In the defensive line, players like William Saliba and Dayot Upamecano possess the rare combination of physical strength and recovery speed required to handle Spain's fluid front three. They are comfortable defending in space, meaning France does not have to drop into a cowardly, ultra-deep low block that allows Spain to comfortably dictate play. France has been to the mountaintop. They know exactly how to navigate the intense pressure of single-elimination knockout football. They will look at Spain's elegant possession metrics and confidently bet that their own raw athleticism, tactical maturity, and lethal clinical efficiency will win out over 90 minutes. The clutch gene of Jude Bellingham. But you cannot defeat Spain by simply defending for 90 minutes. You have to possess the high-end quality to hurt them on the scoreboard. And England's attacking options are terrifyingly elite. The undisputed focal point of their offensive transition is Jude Bellingham. Bellingham is the ultimate modern midfield warrior. He possesses the physical frame to match Rodri in physical duels, the technical skill to escape tight spaces, and a highly documented, legendary clutch gene that allows him to arrive in the penalty box at the absolute perfect moment to score match-winning goals. Alongside the clinical, historic finishing of Harry Kane and the creative, direct brilliance of Bukayo Saka and Phil Foden, England has the tools to systematically dismantle Spain's defensive line. The final magic of Lionel Messi. And then, of course, there is the definitive factor that hangs over this entire tournament like a mythical shadow: Lionel Messi. Entering what is universally expected to be his final historic appearance on the World Cup stage. Messi no longer needs to sprint 60 yards to destroy a tactical plan. Operating in a highly calculated, fluid playmaker role, Messi uses his unmatched footballing IQ to find the absolute weakest link in an opposition's structure. He waits for the exact moment when a defensive line switches off for a fraction of a second. With a single, jaw-dropping progressive pass or a trademark, world-class left-footed strike from the edge of the box, Messi can completely settle a match. Argentina possesses the defensive stability to keep Spain within arm's reach, and as long as a match remains close, they possess the ultimate match winner in human history. They have the experience, the grit, and the mythical motivation to stand directly in Spain's path to glory. The crown must be earned. The 2026 World Cup will not be a walk in the park for anyone. The expansion to 48 teams means the physical demands of this tournament are higher than any competition that has come before. To win the trophy, Spain will have to navigate a grueling, high-intensity knockout bracket where a single bad bounce, a mistimed tackle, or an inspired performance from an opposing goalkeeper can end a dream in a matter of seconds. France has the raw, explosive transitional power to outrun them. England has the flawless, impenetrable defensive block to completely shut them down. Argentina has the battle-tested grit and the legendary magic of Lionel Messi to emotionally overwhelm them. Spain is deservingly sitting on the throne as the tournament favorites, but the heavyweights of global football are marching toward North America with their weapons fully loaded. The stage is officially set for the greatest sporting drama on earth. Join the global football community. This historic World Cup is going to deliver tactical masterclasses, shocking upsets, and historic moments that fans will be talking about for the next 50 years. And you do not want to experience it alone. We are going to be right here, breaking down every single massive tactical narrative, analyzing every monumental post-game press conference, and dissecting the data trends of every heavyweight knockout clash all tournament long. If you want to stay completely ahead of the curve and possess the deepest footballing knowledge among your friends, you need to be locked into this channel. Smash that like button right now if this video got your footballing brain firing, and make sure you hit subscribe and turn on all notifications. By joining our community, you ensure you will never miss a single world-class tactical breakdown as this tournament unfolds across North America.